We're a general civil practice. We don't do much criminal work, but our firm has a broad array of areas, anything from domestic work, contracts, personal injury, workers' comp. I do veterans administration work, which is kind of a new area that many students find interesting, particularly since so many of your students are now veterans themselves. Although 3 of us are actually veterans, but that's been a long time back. And it helps to have an opportunity for the students to see these various areas that we practice in. For instance, in injury work, that's a very special type of practice, and you don't really get much exposure to that in law school. And we're able to actually take our precepts and walk them through the process of developing facts in a case, interviewing witnesses, investigating the scene, using other people such as investigators. We have 2 private investigators that we keep available just to help us with our work. And it really gives the students an opportunity to see how expansive the practice of law is. You really get kind of a narrow vision of it in law school. But what we do and have been doing now for over 38 years as a firm is a wide area of representation for clients. Anything from something as simple as preparing your will, powers of attorney, counseling people on how to use these. Another major area that we've made a fairly big plunge into in the last 5 years is elder care. That's maybe as much of interest to me as it is anyone else. But it's a very broad range practice that we do. We are not narrow specialists. We have 5, 6, 7 areas that we emphasize. My partner, Gabriel Berry, for instance, is a board-certified domestic specialist, and that's all he does, and that's an area that's of pretty interest to our clients as well as our precepts.